Thanks, Ernie. First, I'd like to welcome our new County Council member, Kelly Dunaway, representing the good people of the 2nd District. Welcome, Kelly.
Thank you.
I just finished my first 100 days in office, and well, we've been busy. As we move to the next 100 days, I'd like to double down on my commitment to be open and transparent in our decision-making and collaborate with other regional leaders, including everyone on this council. We've had a shared mission in this region to make sure we run a strong government that works for everyone that we represent. In my first 100-day report, I pointed out the 3 areas that we're going to be focusing on: restoring trust in government, addressing our biggest challenges, and making sure that government works for everyone. We just can't set aside and continue to set aside the complex problems like policing and public safety, criminal justice reform, and the disparities that are holding back some of our communities. I've been in regular conversations with the St. Louis Mayor, Lyda Cruz, as we look at ways to tackle some of these issues in a regional way. And the Mayor and I talk about ways that we can run our respective governments more efficiently and with more organization. Soon we will be called upon to appoint a board of freeholders. Those individuals will be charged with making a proposal that the city voters and the county voters can consider as a possible change in the way St. Louis City and St. Louis County government functions. Any decision made by the Board of Freeholders must be approved by voters in St. Louis County and in St. Louis City. And I believe that's the right way to do it. We have to take a hard look about how we govern ourselves in St. Louis County, how we address our disparities, and how we can compete best nationally and internationally to attract business and grow our economy. The Midwest is growing slower than other parts of the country. The St. Louis region is growing a little bit slower than the Midwest. We have to be smart about talking about ideas and opportunities to catch up and move ahead. Part of our regional collaboration is to meet with the 88 mayors in St. Louis County, and we've been busy with those meetings. On Monday, I met with the mayors in Councilwoman Clancy's district. We had a good conversation. We talked about roads and bridges. We talked about policing and public safety, and we talked about keeping the lines of communication open, continuing to work on ideas to allow county residents to benefit from a collaborative county government with our county council, our administration, and our municipalities working together. Later in the day, yesterday, I joined Governor Parson and Councilmember Harder at the Powerplex development in the former St. Louis Mills complex in Hazelwood. This is an ambitious proposal, and I want to credit Councilman Harder for his leadership over the past 2 years, as he recognized when this proposal didn't quite make it in Chesterfield. He recognized the opportunity at the Mills project and put the developer together with that opportunity. We are excited that this $63 million project is very close to completion. We're excited that the County Council was able to approve CVC funds, tourism funds, to invest in this project, along with some county resources to help this development succeed, bringing new jobs to St. Louis County and attracting visitors from outside to spend their money in St. Louis County. After the Powerplex tour, I participated in an event at Enterprise here in Clayton. This was really an event with Mark Redman, the executive of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce in Ireland, who was in St. Louis to meet business leaders who are interested in doing business in Ireland. And this event was co-hosted by Kevin O'Malley, the former U.S. ambassador from Ireland, who is from St. Louis. The relationship between those two individuals is really a big part of the business community in St. Louis and our relationship with our growing partners in Ireland. It was very exciting to see those seeds that those two planted many years ago. And then today we have a new announcement. Bunge Limited, an agribusiness company that is here in St. Louis County is moving their world headquarters to St. Louis County from upstate New York. They're bringing an additional 200 jobs with that move, but we're certainly excited to see the momentum continue with agribusiness and agricultural technology, with more and more momentum building here in St. Louis, building on what Bayer has in Chesterfield and in Creve Coeur, along with the Danforth Plant Science Complex. This is part of our new economy in the St. Louis region. I want to recognize the St. Louis Economic Development Partnership and the St. Louis World Trade Center for facilitating this partnership and this opportunity for St. Louis. We look forward to welcoming the new Bunge employees to our St. Louis community. That's all for now, Ernie. Thank you.